Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So today I've got another selection of new makeup products to try out. It's not quite a full face, but almost. I have the Essence Hydro Hero 24-hour hydrating tinted cream, which I'm actually really looking forward to trying out. I have the Made by Mitchell, I've got the Swirl Solution, and also the new, what's this one called? Hey Swirl Friend palette. I also have the Made by Mitchell Blursh Lights, which is in Champagne Spray. So this is kind of like a highlighter. I have the new Revolution Blush Bomb Blush, which is in Dolly Rose. I've got the Catrice, this is a bronzer. This is the Lady from Lady and the Tramp bronzer. And I also have the Lady from Catrice lipstick. So I'm going to work my way through these products one by one and give you my honest first impressions and opinions. Okay, so first I'm going to be going in with the foundation, or the tinted cream. So yeah, this is the Essence Hydro Hero 24-hour hydrating tinted cream. It's got 88% natural ingredients and SPF 15. I got the shade 05 Natural Ivory, and there is 30ml in here. So I've already primed my face using my moisturiser and also my primer, which today I use the Herborian CC Water Cream. So I'm just going to pop that much on the back of my hand, which is probably about, if it was a pump, it'd be about a pump and a half, I suppose. So the shade's kind of like that. It does look a little bit light, but that's fine. We can warm it up with the bronzer. Okay, so I'm just gonna start off. I'm going straight in there. It's quite a thin consistency. It doesn't feel like really thick or anything like that, which is fine by me. Kind of like, I suppose, if you could imagine like a slightly more watery formula of moisturiser, that's how it feels. But it's blending in really quite nicely, actually. Got a little patch there that it's clinging to. I don't know if that's my fault, if I've got a bit of dry skin there or something, quite possibly. So I'm just going to leave that cheek there so we can see the difference. I'm just going to quickly use my blender just to pat it into my skin. Right, okay, I've sorted out that little dry patch now. But yeah, so that's how it's looking. So it's quite nice, actually. So obviously that's the side that I've done. This is the side that I haven't done. So yeah, I actually quite like that. I think that looks really nice. It's very lightweight. You can't feel it. It just feels like a moisturiser. Yeah, and it's not got a bad coverage. I'd say it's kind of like light to medium. But yeah, really nice. Right, so I'm going to pop it on the rest of my face now. Right, okay, so I'm not sure about this. I liked it to start off with. I like the finish. I like it on my forehead, funnily enough. I like the finish that it gives. It's quite glowy. But if you look around my nose, it's really clung, like round here. I know I've had hay fever and, you know, obviously I've been blowing my nose a lot and things like that. But that is like, you know, it's really clung. And there's also, again, hay fever probably, but some areas under my eyes just here where it seems to have clung. This one's not so bad, but there's a little dry patch just here where it's really clung. And also just around my lip here, which is quite odd because I don't normally get that. I wouldn't say I have like problem skin or anything like that. I do get the odd dry patch, but I mean that to me, that's quite excessive. And bearing in mind it's supposed to be a hydrating foundation, it has really clung to like the dry patches. So I would personally say if you have particularly dry skin or even just dry skin, this isn't for you. Yeah, see, if you look here, I did use a brush, but I always use this at the moment. I absolutely love this. And then I did also, while it was still slightly damp, I did pat it in with the sponge as well, just to kind of even it out. But look how much that's kind of like, almost like brush strokes on that side of my nose. That's really weird. And I didn't change anything, you know, like skincare wise or anything like that. Yeah, and just around here, it just does not look good. I can't leave this on, so I'm just going to take this off and just put on my usual foundation, and then yeah, we'll come back and we'll try the rest. Oh, I'm so disappointed, really disappointed. Right, okay. Right, okay, so that's a lot better. So I actually went on with the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation, because I thought this is kind of like a similar price point to the Essence one, even though I think this is actually a sister company of Essence, but it is a similar price point. And, you know, it's gone on perfect. So this is actually the one I reviewed a couple of days ago. I did a wear test on it, which I'll link above if you want to see it. But yeah, so that worked absolutely fine. I did exactly the same underneath, which to be honest is what I do every day anyway. And as you can see, it's absolutely fine. So yeah, not sure why that happened, but I don't know. There we go. Anyway, moving on. So we're going to move on to eyes now. And for that, I have the Made by Mitchell Hey Swirl Friend palette. So this is quite a nice little palette, to be honest. It's a £5 palette, and we have 5 shimmers in here as well. So it is all shimmers. They swatch absolutely beautifully. Really, really nice. Really, really pigmented. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, to be quite honest with you. I do also have the Swirl solution, which you can mix with these and turn them into like a liner, which I'm going to try and do as well. So I've already primed my lids using the Be Perfect Perfect Prime, which I use all the time. Absolutely love that. Right, okay, so I'm going to try this. I'm going to go kind of basically all over my lid using this shade here, which is Lights Off. And then I think I'm going to use Eclipse, which is this really gorgeous kind of blue colour, like a cobalt blue. And I'm going to use that to do like a little wing. I might possibly put another colour on the inner corner for a pop of colour, but I'm not sure yet. So the first thing I'm going to do is use Lights Off, and I'm going to try and kind of put that all over my lid. It's going to take some building up with a brush. I don't want to use a wet brush, to be honest, because I want to blend it out a bit, and I find that when I use a wet brush, it makes it, you know, I can't blend it out as easy, which is why I'm trying it with a dry brush. It's just going to take a little bit of time to build it up, but that's fine. This is actually a duochrome as well. As I'm putting it on, I can see that. So that might be quite nice, you know, as one colour all over the lid, because it's going to kind of look like I've got 2 colours on, if you know what I mean. I'm just going to keep going until I build this colour up. Oh wow, oh wow, that is so pretty. Obviously I went in with my finger afterwards. I kind of got the shape as I wanted it really, and then just went in with my finger. Look at that. That is a stunning duochrome. Wow, it does look like I've blended 2 colours together. It's got this kind of like pink to gold, or it's like a rose gold going into like a true gold. That is stunning. Really, really nice. I don't think that blue's going to go with it, you know. I might go for the darker shade in the middle for the liner. Oh, I just love that. I think that is so nice. Just that on its own, not being funny, but with your mascara on, or lashes even, would just make a stunning look. Just that colour. Oh, I love it. I think that is beautiful. Yeah, really nice. Right, okay, so we're going to try the middle one as a liner now. So as I say, it's this one here, so tinted. Right, okay, so I've ended up popping a drop straight onto the palette. I don't know if this is going to ruin it. I hope not. And I'm just going to go straight in like this. It seems to be the way I can get the best consistency. So yeah, honestly, if anybody has this or knows how to use this properly, or if this is the right way to do it, I don't know. Please let me know. So that's all right, isn't it? Okay. Oh, pants. Oh, it was going so well. Right, okay, I'm just going to leave it there. So it's just a little wing. It's quite basic, but that, for me, that's absolutely fine. Once I played around with it for a bit, I actually quite liked it, and it did work that way for me. I just don't know if it's going to ruin it as an eyeshadow. Hopefully not. But yeah, that's all right. For me, that's absolutely fine. Right, okay, so that's that done. They're not even. I know they're not even, but yeah, I'm not the best at eyeliner, as I say every time I do it. So yeah, there we go. I'm just testing out the product. Right, so underneath, I forgot about that. I'm actually going to go, I actually think I might go into the colour that I've just used as the eyeliner. Look at the state I've made of it. I'm going to try and press it down and just pop that underneath, actually. Yeah, that's all right. I quite like that, actually. Yeah, that's okay. Right, okay. So next I'm going to go with bronzer. So as I say, it's the Catrice Lady and the Tramp palette, and this is the Maxi Matte Face and Body Bronzer from Disney Classics. This is in the shade 020 Be Brave. It's very, very cute. Very cute. Okay, so whoop, there's quite a lot of kickback in this. So tap lightly. Right, so I'm going to start off on this cheek just here. Oh, it smells like coconut. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, I really like that. Really nice. That's a lovely bronzer. Really nice. As I say, quite a lot of kickback from it. But yeah, it is a really nice bronzer. Gorgeous colour. Yeah, and it blended really nice too. Right, okay. Yeah, like that. Oh, and that was only a £5 as well. So next I'll go in with the blush. I've just realised I've put powder on before cream, but you know, that's fine. I think it's one of those days where I shouldn't have picked up the camera today, to be quite honest with you. Right, okay. So I'm going to go on with this. I'm going to apply it as I normally would, which would be to kind of pop a couple of dots up here and use my finger to get it where I want it. And then just get a brush and blend. That's actually really nice. And do you know what? Bearing in mind, I have just put that over that powder. It's, yeah, it's actually gone on really quite nicely. It hasn't, you know, picked up anything underneath or anything like that. I think that's lovely. Really nice. Yeah, that is beautiful. I love how it's sitting as well. Really, really pretty. Right, okay, so next I'm going in with highlighter. So I'm going to use the Made by Mitchell Blursh Liquid Blusher in the shade Champagne Spray. So I think this is how he does it. He takes a bit and pops it on the back of his hand and then warms it up. And then takes a sponge, pops it on the sponge, and then kind of presses it in. Oh, that's nice. Can you see that glow? It's kind of like a glassy look rather than, you know, a real stripe. That's actually a really nice way to apply highlighter. Why have I not tried this before? Oh, that's nice. Yes, lovely. Really nice. It dries really quick, I will say that. So, you know, it's definitely, I would say it's definitely not one to apply directly onto the skin. I mean, some people might get on with it like that. But personally, I think that, you know, it's better to apply it to the back of the hand and then on like that. Because I have a feeling, knowing myself, that, you know, if you apply it directly onto the skin, it might dry in like a bit of a stripe. I don't know, but that's just what I'm guessing. So lastly, lipstick. So it's the Catrice Disney Classics. This is the Lady Disney again, and this is in the shade 020, and it's a satin lipstick. So yeah, it looks really nice actually. Really nice. I think it's got a bit of a shimmer going through it. I think it has. So I'm going to whack this on. I'm going to go straight on. It smells a bit coconutty as well. Oh, what a pretty colour. That's a really nice everyday colour, and it has got a bit of a shimmer going through it. Yeah, that's a lovely colour. Really easy to apply as well. As I say, I didn't use a liner. It's one of those ones you could just chuck in your bag and just, you know, top it up as and when you need to. Really pretty. Right then, so I'm just going to go away and pop some setting spray on and then I'm done. Okay, so this is the finished look, and yeah, I like it. I think it's nice. It's very simple, like the eyes are very simple, but as I say, with the colour that I chose, I do think that you can get away with a simple look because it's obviously a duochrome. You're kind of getting, you know, two colours in one. Yeah, the only thing I will say is that just now I had to go back in with my brush and just kind of blend it a little bit because the where my lid crease is, it kind of separated a little bit, which I do often find with some, like, you know, heavy shimmers or the more like cream formulas, because I don't know, I think it's because I've got hooded eyes and, you know, it's not really that good for me. But yeah, it's one of those things. But, you know, I do still really like it. The liner actually looks all right. You know, it's not perfect, but, you know, I'm not perfect. So there we go. Yeah, the base products, I have to say, apart from the foundation, I really, really like. The blusher is stunning, really, really nice. The bronzer's lovely. And the highlighter is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The lip product as well, really nice everyday colour. And obviously it's got that really nice sheen going through it as well. Yeah, lovely. The foundation, I'm sorry, but I do not like that. I wasn't a fan of that at all. It just clung in all the areas that I didn't know I had dry patches, and it just wasn't for me. As I say, if you've got particularly dry skin, or just dry skin in general, I don't think it'd be a good one for you, which, to be honest, you would expect it to be, with it being called a hydrating foundation, which is why I'm mentioning it, because I think a lot of people would pick that up thinking, oh, it's hydrating, you know, it's going to be good because I've got dry skin, but I really don't think it would be. So as always, any products that I've used in today's video, I will link in the description box below for you. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me, wrapped up nice and neat, baby.